Hey, what's up everybody? Back with another video here today, and today we're going to do the Soviet bias extreme variant of the KV-2, the Dreadnought KV-2 that they just released. Kind of hopping on the bandwagon a little bit, I know, but I wanted to give this tank a shot, so I got it on loan as well. I'll probably be buying it after playing a couple games in it. This was actually my first game in it, but I'm not going to buy it till the base package comes out, which is the cheapest, cheapest way to get it. I might have said giveaways, but so what makes this tank different than the Tech Tree KV-2? Well, for one, it's tier 7. The reason for that is because it's not the same 152 millimeter. And what I mean is, if you're familiar with the Slayer, which I'm not too familiar with it because I think it came out when I was away, but it is the SU-152 with the 152 millimeter that has 175 pen on the AP rounds, 250 millimeters of heat pen at tier 7, which is disgusting. And both those shells have 700 alpha. And then you have the HE rounds that have the pretty standard, about like 80 to 90 millimeters of pen. Sorry, I don't have the exact figure in front of me at the moment to show that. With an average damage of 910 damage. So you still can do the whole HE thing, and it's still very capable of doing that if you want. I still carry 20 HE. That's mostly for, I would say, tier 9 tanks. Hold on, let me just delete this guy. But tanks like E75, stuff like that, VKs, Type 4, stuff like that, you could meet at tier 9. You're not going to pen frontally, I mean, it's just not going to happen. Now, tier 8s and 7s, you're going to just abuse, either with the 175 AP rounds or the disgusting 250mm heat pen ammunition on this tank. Another difference between this and the Tech Tree, it's kind of obvious right on the screen in the bottom left. This tank has 1,200 hit points, which is, fairly standard for tier 7. It's actually on the lower end for heavy tanks. I think it's lower than almost every tier 7 heavy tank. I know it's definitely lower than the Tiger by 300 hit points. T29 by 50, stuff like that. Just a few examples. Another thing that this tank really, there's the difference in, and you can see it right here, is the mobility. The gun is semi-broken. I'm just gonna be honest, this tank is kind of crazy. There's really not much point I personally see in playing the original KV-2 now, but the mobility on this thing is just amazing for what it is. They gave it 300 extra horsepower to this engine, just about. I think it's 290, but I'm just rounding up. So yeah, you're looking at a tank that can now easily, and I mean it does the advertised 35-37 kilometers an hour that you see on the screen when you look in the garage. And also add an increased turret traverse means that just overall the whole gun handling on this thing is much better. Just the flexibility of it. Now, does it make it invulnerable? No, but it makes it freaking hilarious to play. Like, there's no way in a regular KV-2 you'd be doing this right now. It just wouldn't happen. And unfortunately, I mean, like I said, I love this. As a joke of a tank, it's hilarious. Is it great for the game? I don't think so. Releasing a tank that's better than the actual Tech Tree, 1 tier higher, with basically better everything. It's not something I agree with personally, but not much I can really do about it or anything. I don't have that kind of sway, but again, if you have the money and you're looking for something to joke around in, you want something that's hilarious to play, yeah, this is definitely that tank for you. Because, like I said, this is my first game in it, and I was laughing my ass off playing this game. Because I'd seen everybody else playing, and I'm like, oh, it can't really be that bad, right? And here we are at 4,300 damage in a tier 7 tank. And there's still enemies left. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, this game was... I'm enjoying this tank. It's fun to play. And just overall, it's been a blast to play. Oh, that was pretty intended, actually. And holy shit, he does die in videos. That's probably a first. It's not invulnerable. Like I said, it's not like this thing's unkillable at all. I also think the reload's only like 1 second less than the tier 6 as well. So you don't get like a huge benefit there. But you do get a better aim time. So better gun handling, better accuracy, which, I mean, it's still 0.56. So you're not like hitting weak spots or something like that. I mean, it's just not really a thing. Consistently. I mean, sometimes Stalin will reach up and guide your shell into like the commander's hatch with an E75 or something. I don't know. But just bear in mind, like, it's not like you're gonna walk out in this thing and just one-shot everything in your path. The tank does have limited hit points. It does see tier 9 tanks. It's still a tier 6 chassis, so like it doesn't have that much armor either. I mean, it's a KV-1 hull with a big ass turret on it. Just, yeah, it only has 75 millimeters of pen, or of protection. So, yeah, you're not gonna expect too much in the way of bouncing stuff. There's still side scrape in it. It's a thing. I'm not gonna say it's gonna save your life every time, but it's worth a shot. It's the best way that you're actually gonna bounce rounds in this. It's not gonna go haul down, that's for damn sure. But I said, if you're looking for that tank that's just freaking hilarious to play and just looking for a laugh, this is probably it. If you want to spend actual money. And I'm not just saying that because trying to amp it up and get everybody to spend wargaming, blah, blah, blah. Most people that have played this thing agree it's pretty disgusting, as you can kind of tell by the fact that 2100 base and nearly 4800 damage, nearly 5000 almost, on a city map where I did most of the own direct spotting, is only a first class. Just disgusting, filthy tank. But I like it. I'm definitely going to get it. Just to have it around as a kind of a joke of a tank to play, and so I can kind of just get rid of my other KV-2. But hope that helps kind of get an idea of what this tank's like. It's a joke. And until then, I'll catch you next time. Perfection.